What's going on? TheAPEcoach from Six-Pack Gaming, and today we are bringing you a brand new play-to-earn NFT game called Art of War. I came across this game earlier today, and I gotta say it looks pretty dope. So I started talking with the team. I got in contact with one of them, and I was pretty surprised to find out the dev that I talked with is actually from Toronto. So big shout out, being a fellow Canadian. It's great to see in the space, because a lot of the time, if the developers have English as a second language, it could be, tough to communicate with them. And sometimes, announcements and things like that can get a little lost in translation. So just wicked to see a fellow Canadian in this space, and we're just gonna go over the game because there's some big things coming out. The NFT market for this actually launches tomorrow. All right, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you like this video, and make sure you have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss these these last minute deals. This thing is going to be big. All right, so let's dive into it. Let's talk all about it. So Art of War. So here's a little bit of a look at the site. It's well put together, looks nice and clean. I'm just gonna scroll through it here so you guys can get a look at it first. Okay, they've got the whole, the team all here. Nice to see. They've actually got, real pictures and everything. They've got the little bios, and they've got this roadmap broken down real well. So they've already published their token. We can come up here. So there's the AOW token. So you choose your character, you get a title, and enter the world of Lunar Land. Your NFT character is not just a game object, but an NFT based on the BSC. So this is the Binance Smart Chain, which is nice. Again, lower gas fees than those Ethereum-based games. And this will be available not only in the game, but also in your wallet, right? So you can actually have that outside of the game as well, which is very nice. Our mission is to unite different cryptocurrency communities to earn profit in the amazing world of Lunar Land. So they have some interesting concepts and plans for this game, and we'll go over that a little bit as we dive into the white paper. The marketplace is going to be launching tomorrow, September 21st. All right, so if you're watching this now, be ready. It's launching tomorrow. They've already had their pre-sale of the tokens, and that's all done, which is great. We missed out on that, but hey, at least we know that this game is further along. And speaking of that, so they are launching their NFT marketplace tomorrow, September 21st. And then 2 days later, on September 23rd, they've already got the launch of the game planned. They've got a full-scale marketing campaign the beginning of October. They have some cool events coming up with Counter-Strike, Dota 2, Minecraft. They're planning for constant updates of the game every month, which is very cool. And then they've got different things listing in centralized exchanges. Q3 of 2022, a battle royale, which is incredible. So like it said up in the beginning, this isn't just a one-off game. This is an entire ecosystem that they're planning on building. So they have some big plans for this. And then Q1 2023 is the launch of a new game. So they're developing a lot here. All right, so let's dive into the white paper here, and I'll just kind of go over some of the main stuff. You guys, make sure you do your own research. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not, going to be able to tell you whether you should buy into this or not. You have to make that decision for yourself. I'm just simply giving you some info and letting you know, something that I'm checking out, something that I'm looking forward to. And so Art of War is a PvP NFT battle game where everyone can buy and own custom-made NFTs. So these are all hand-drawn as well, which is really cool. Collect them and meet new friends. Inspired by successful games, this game combines the best of two worlds. A fun for regular players who want to enjoy the gameplay experience, as well as an ecosystem for players who want to collect, trade, and battle the NFTs, right? So one of their big things, they're targeting non-crypto gamers, essentially. So they're not just focusing on people who are already familiar with the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. They're actually targeting broader gamers in general, and their plan is to create like an onboarding experience so that anyone can get into the game way easier. You don't have to have all this knowledge of what a DEX is and what all these different cryptocurrencies are, and they're going to have a really good onboarding process to help to get a ton of people. So with unique style and large interest in these kinds of games, as well as unique element we bring, we think that this game can compete in the market and share similar numbers as other games, reaching millions of users. No previous experience or interest in blockchain or cryptocurrencies is required. We aim at fully developing the potential of blockchain economy while abstracting its complexity from the users. So they're trying to make it as easy as possible for non-cryptocurrency, enthusiasts to be able to get in and play, which is awesome because that opens up the doors for a lot more players. Another thing when I was talking with them is the cost of entry, the barrier to entry is going to be quite low with this game as well. So it should open the door to create a very, very large player base, which is something that is awesome to see and can really create a lot of long-lasting sustainability in the project. Art of War was developed during 2021. Now with several key components done. There's a beta version on the website. And this is just to give you an idea of how it's going to look. There's a multiplayer blockchain enabled game. There's chat, there's dialogues, there's a map, and really great hand-drawn NFTs. Okay. In the game, they're going to have different elements of scarcity for the NFTs, for the items. Again, AOW is the token. It's the native currency of the game. It allows token holders to play, invest in the NFTs by upgrading them, and also be a part of the game. There is a fixed supply of AOW tokens, so it's going to be deflationary. There's 10 billion total supply. 17% of this is going to the team and marketing, 2% for airdrops, 14% for private sale, 42% was in the pre-sale that's already done. And then liquidity is 25%. And then they have these taxes in place here. There's going to be 7% taxes and 2% of that is going to go towards marketing. 2% will be burned, 2% holders, and 1% game fund. So this is kind of cool. This makes me think the 2% holders, that as transactions are taxed, or perhaps sale of the AOW token is taxed, that 2% of that may be going back to holders of the AOW token, which would be pretty wicked. Okay, and then there's more info on that. They've already had their audit done by TechRate. So again, you can click into this and look through it. I'm not going to go through, the entire audit for you, but you can kind of scroll through and see what that all says. The marketplace. So this is what launches tomorrow. The ability to buy game NFTs. So these they're calling Lunar Land NFT battle cards. And then the ability to sell these in an auction mode. All right, so they're already going to have a market open so that you can buy and sell them, you can trade them, you can flip them, all that good stuff. Art of War supports its own NFT cards, and they'll be published in the store constantly. They have a different ID. That's just to identify them on the Binance Smart Chain. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different rarities from Enforcer all the way up to Divine. There's levels as well, so the level of the card can be increased with the AOW token. And then this is kind of cool too. So they actually track your stats on the cards, your wins and losses from PvP battles. This is just an overview of your profile, the lunar lands themselves. This is basically just saying this is going to be where you interact with the game. And this is what the screen's going to look like. And so there's 2 versions of this game, and actually if I click into the little demo, I can kind of show you real time what we're talking about here. Let me just see if I can connect to this. All right, so here's the Art of War castle. This is the main castle. When you click in here, there's 2 different types of PvP. Okay, and then here it shows kind of your overall stats, but there's a level up PvP. So this is basically the safer version. You're gonna battle in PvP battles with other real players, and the winner of that battle, their level of their card increases by 1. The loser, their level decreases by 1. Okay, so you can actually, based on how well you do, you can level up your cards and increase their value. Okay, and then they also have a second mode here called a deathmatch duel. And so PvP deathmatch, and it says right here, warning, you could lose your NFT. Okay, so the way that this works is the winner of this battle wins the loser's card, and they increase a level of their card. So this is like high stakes, high rewards, loser Losers go home, winners reap all the rewards. Okay, so minimum allowed card level for battles is level 2. Maximum level, there's no limit. I believe they have them split up, so levels 2 to 20. So they do have tiers based on levels, and then also based on rarity of the cards. You can see Enforcer, Guardian, Elite, Elite Legendary, Legendary, Divine. So there's different level sort of limits or ranges, and then different rarity ranges as well. So that'll be nice to be able to kind of match up with people of similar rarity and scarcity, right? Similar power levels. Each card has a power that is determined by its level and rarity. Okay, so this is how you determine the power of the cards. So a level 10 Enforcer, so that's like a scarce, like the lowest rarity. Level 10 Enforcer has a power of 10, whereas a level 5 Divine card has a power of 15, because you get an extra 10 points from the rarity of it being Divine. Okay? And so then here's the duel to level up. When you win, you get an extra level on your card. The opponent's card drops 1 level. Deathmatch. If you win, you get an opponent's card and +1 level to your card. The one who lost loses his card. It goes to the winner, and the level of the losing NFT card is lowered by 1. All right. And then here's P2E playing. You can sell the levels that you've earned by winning the level up battles. You'll be able to sell them up to 10% of the current level per card once every 24 hours. So this is kind of nice. This is how they can kind of prevent the AOW token price from tanking, right? People are only going to be able to sell 10% of what they've accumulated each day, kind of thing. So that's a really nice system that they've put in place that will, again, allow for long-term sustainability. A big problem with a lot of these play-to-earn games up until this point has been they don't have any systems in place that are planned out for long-term sustainability. And so the first few days of the project are crazy, the rewards are crazy, and then all of a sudden everyone dumps their rewards to get their return on investment, right? And then the coin price dumps, and then it just kind of ruins it for everyone. The game dies. So this is nice to see. 10% every 24 hours. That'll keep a very stable coin price, especially as new players continue to come in. They'll be able to see that the price is staying pretty stable, and so I think that'll be good for a healthy economy in the game. Just an example here, if you have a level 30 card, you'll be able to sell 3 levels, 10% of the level 30, and receive AOW tokens. Okay, and then the price for selling will be indicated during the transaction details, so there'll be some sort of fee for selling the coins as well. I believe it'll be that 7% tax that was mentioned in earlier in the white paper. And then after you've done that, your card will become level 27, right? So you sold 3 levels, you get the AOW tokens for that, but then your card is back to level 27 because you sold those. And then this is another caveat: the card must be at least level 20. So you're gonna have to actually play this. You're gonna have to level the characters up, level your cards up in order to be able to, you know, reap those rewards. And then there's 2 different buildings, it looks like right now. The main castle is where all the duels will occur between Lunarland players. And then there's this blood arena where players from will hold battles of players from different castles. So one of their things that I don't think we mentioned earlier here, it might be lower too, but one of the things they want to do is basically bring other NFT projects into their game and allow them to kind of bring those NFTs into the game and be able to battle against the characters in this game and kind of integrate them. So that'll be kind of cool. It'll open it up again to a way larger player base, more sustainability for the project. And then they have this global ranking for players. There's top players by number of games, you know, some of wins in the level up matches, some of wins in the death matches. And then here there's chests of fortune. So there's going to be bonus chests distributed by making an announcement for a limited number of players regularly. So I don't really know what that means. I guess it's just bonus chests that they decide to like airdrop to people or something. And then there's treasure chests that are going to be able to be bought with AOW tokens, which will include very valuable items in the next update. And then achievements, get bonuses by getting new achievements. So they have an achievement system as well. So it's really nice to see they have a ton of different plans for uses of the AOW token and rewards for them as well. So there'll be a constant kind of flow of AOW, and there's actual reasons to kind of hold the token and reinvest it to get, you know, these treasure chest things. and different ways that you can earn as well. So Death Battle Master, fight in 100 deathmatch battles and you get a bonus 100,000 AOW tokens. And then there's 30 different achievements in this Death Battle Master sort of achievement line. And then there's, you know, Battle Master, fight 100 level up battles, get 50,000 AOW tokens as a bonus. There's 20 achievements available in that. So there's all these different achievements. Collectors, if you just want to collect cards, if you're more of like a trader kind of thing and you just want to get this collection, you know, if you get 50 different cards, you get a bonus 20,000 AOW tokens and a bunch of other things like that. And then they have events planned as well. So they've got bosses, weekly giveaways, and more things to come with the updates. Oh, this is what I was talking about. So the main idea of the world map is to attract new partners to join the Lunar Land world map. Our partners will be able to join our game using their own NFTs, or we can create them for them. So that's kind of cool. So it's enticing people to, you know, perhaps rather than launching their NFTs on their own platform and hoping that they do well, selling them wherever, they can integrate them right into the game. This team is actually going to help to create them and draw these NFTs if they need help with them. And then the partner gets their own castle and, you know, their token. Here, where is it? We can create hand-drawn NFTs. The name of the partner's token will be listed in the world map, and we provide the marketplace for their NFTs. So that's kind of cool. They've already got plans to integrate other NFT projects into the game, other tokens, and they have clearly thought out an economic model here that is going to be sustainable. So this isn't going to be, you know, the typical pump and dump that you see in a lot of these play to earn games, which is really nice. There was one other thing that I wanted to go over that I remember seeing earlier. Here it was right back up at the top in the game overview. So blah 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 blah. Moreover, we designed the game in a way to make it live forever. All right, so again, it's about sustainability, right? With a narrative that never becomes boring, as we will have monthly updates to the game to add more features, more action, more bosses, and quests. So this seems like a project that they're, you know, invested in long term. They've thought out a sustainable economy model. They've thought out, you know, how to incorporate other partners into the project. They've thought out a lot of things that many of these new play to earn games are missing. So that is awesome to see. The site, you know, looks great. They've spent some time doing all of the, you know, the artwork and everything like that. And I'll see if I can pull up some of the cards to show you what some of these things look like, because they look pretty dope. So look at these things, right? You got ID, level, wins, losses, all this cool stuff, right? This looks like Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. These are all hand-drawn, super unique. So they put a lot of time and effort into the design of these, which is always good to see as well. These aren't just, you know, stock images or Unity assets that they've just ripped and thrown together in a game. So Art of War, be sure to go check it out. Again, do your own research. If you're looking to get into this, you can already buy the coin on PancakeSwap. You just click buy there. It'll add it right here. I understand, import, and you'll be able to swap BNB for the AOW tokens. But again, do your own research. If you want to get into it, the NFT marketplace is launching tomorrow, September 21st. All right, guys. So be sure to check the game out. If it looks like something you want to get into, make sure you're ready. The NFT sale starts tomorrow. I don't know the details of it yet. They will be announcing it in the Discord. So the best thing to do is go to the site. I will link it below, artofwar.land. And they will have all of their contact. They got their Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, and I believe you can get their Discord from their Telegram as well. All right, so be sure to check it out. If you like this video, be sure to like the dang video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss these new NFT gaming projects. And as always, until next time, train hard, game hard, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.